All right, everyone. Welcome in to the July 26th, Season 3, Show 29 of the Fly for Fun Show. Captain Ray Kelly and Johnny Drone Flyer. Tonight, Ray, we got two, pillars of the community. And and our guests, we have Michael Wright and Chris Hope. And we'll get them in a little bit. And I do want to say I appreciate them taking time out their day. I know, of course, Mike's retired. He's got all day. Chris just got in from work. But I see Mike's got a bunch of boxes and stuff in his office there, looking back there. But no, we appreciate them, and we'll catch up and see what's happening with Chris and Mike here in a few minutes. And of course, hashtag Texas, guys. Tonight I got a great sticker pack I put together, and also two different prizes. This will be one prize. We got a 128 gigabyte card by donation to Miss Nora Wilson, one of our fans of the show. She donated, I think, 6 of these, so we'll give away one tonight.
Thank you, Miss Nora.
Toward the end of the show, two different prizes, and USA shipping only. I will say, but hey, if somebody outside, you're welcome to enter, and if you can donate it to somebody or tell me to pull again. But we'll give away those two prizes. We'll do the baby baby flyer in about 45 minutes into the show. We also do 2 of them. We do one with a picture. We do one guess the flyer without the picture. I put up some clues. Let's see what else. Go through here. Got some happy birthdays. Paul Hodges had a birthday. Matt Northeast Drones Northeast had a birthday. Barry and Audrey Dempsey. So I want to wish those
happy birthday, everybody.
Yeah, I want to wish them happy birthday. And I do want to say what else. We got the drone guide. I got it kind of updated. I had made a few changes. I'll get that out and repost it. If you need a copy, just message me. I'll get it out to you. The Fly for Fun group page is out there, and I did put up a poll. I had to try to pull that poll up. I put a poll up about the Air 3, and I think I had over 250 people vote in that thing yesterday. So I know sometimes I get 20, 30 people, but I'll have to pull it up while y'all are chatting, and I'll see if we can pull that. Of course, yesterday a lot of big news that Air 3 came out. We'll talk a little bit about that. May have a special guest popping in. I'm not sure, so I don't really want to say yet, but we'll see. Somebody might pop in and tell us a little bit about the Air 3. And I do want to thank Ken Dono yesterday for popping in on Drone Nation. Ray, you on there, myself.
I know.
Because Ken popped on and told us a kind of first-hand review of that drone. And I will say, guys, go out and check his review. And, of course, Billy put up one, Aldrin, Russ. There was a ton of them. And, do your own research. You got all the specs out on it now. I know I did order mine. I had sold my Air 2S, so I feel comfortable with what everybody says. And, so it looks like going to be a neat drone. And, when has DJI let us down? Not really a whole lot, I'll say. Let's see, April 5th, 6th, and 7th, of course, next year, the South Florida Drone Meetup, Ray. And how's that going, Ray? Where we sit at?
I tell you, we're doing good. We're doing good. I mean, there's 65 people signed up already for next year. A lot of people booked their rooms already, but don't forget, guys, book your room because it will sell out, and they're giving us a great rate. It's the Hampton Inn and Suites, Stewart North, and we get that rate at $139 for a room and $149 for a suite, and it's really great, and that's thanks to Christina Franco,
Yeah,
and it's great. They love having us, and we love being there.
Yeah, that's I think that's Ray, did we go there? So this would be the 4th year that
third year there. The first year we were up in Sebastian.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, by hotel rates today, that 139 is unbelievable. And look, even if they'd have went up $20, it still was a great. But that 139 price, and I think it's only $10 more for a suite. Although somebody said they were out, but somebody did book a suite last week.
Somebody ended up getting one. So if you want a suite, ask for it. And worst comes to worst, they don't have them. But
so I think they're
early because it will sell out.
Yeah, I think they'll work with you. All right, Ray, we got a bunch of people.
We got Michael Wright. He wanted to be number 1, so he's number 1.
Oh yeah,
on the South Florida Drone Meetup list this year.
So that means Barkley is number 107.
And Barkley wanted to be number 107, so he's got that. Yeah.
But if we don't get to 107, we're gonna have to lower him.
Yeah, we'll keep him at 107. But I tell you, we got a great crowd in the house, and I got to say thank you to every one of you that are watching tonight. Most of you watch every week, and we really appreciate it, Johnny and I. We've been doing this almost 3 years now, and the time really flies. But again, we appreciate it.
Hey, Ray, don't say anything. Mark Fisher is in the house, so don't say
I
anything.
know. I saw his name. Yeah, we got a drone celebrity in the house. Yeah. But anyway, we got I saw East Coast Thrills there, and Mr. Skyfly, how you doing? And Sergeant Rock, good to see you. And Scotty, Jackrabbit
Yeah,
FPV.
Scott's in the house.
Yeah, I tell you. Mad Props Media, how you doing? Brad Austin's in the house. Good to see you, Brad. And going up the list, I know I saw John from Connecticut
Yeah.
Pirate there. How you doing? Good to see you. And TJ Grady's in the house. How you doing, TJ? And congratulations on your honorable mention.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah,
congratulations, TJ.
very, very nice.
He entered a photo contest, and yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a big honor. So, and Lambo's in the house. How you doing, Lambo? Good to see you. And I know I saw Alan, Drone Views Media, coming to us all the way from Ireland, And Uncle Bill Ronane's in the house.
Yeah.
How you doing? Good to see you, Bill. Drone Life RC, Chris. How you doing? And Joe Photo Leo's watching tonight. Thank you, Joe.
Joe's supposed to be working.
Jonathan Jackson's in the house. How you doing? And DJ Gone Wild. Good to see you. And I don't want to miss anybody, so let me just go a little.
Chuck Kovaction's in the house. Yeah, John Flynn.
I think I saw Greg Pittman. Yeah, Greg Pittman's in the house. How you doing? Fly Guy Merrill. How you doing? Arco. How you doing, Art? Good to see you.
Angel is in the house.
And we got Dominic all the way in Australia watching tonight. But for him, I guess it's Thursday morning already.
Bob Casey is in the house.
Hey, Big Bob, how you doing? Good to see you. And I saw Stephen Knowles. How you doing, Steve? And I'm going up the list. And I know I'll miss somebody. Leonard, JSK, always good to see you. And Gary Sullivan's watching.
Oh,
how you doing, Gary?
Man.
And Gary's coming down to visit us in Florida in December, he said.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that's going to be good to get to meet him finally.
He put up a post a while ago about him loving his wife and the best wife. I said, you must have did something wrong. He started laughing.
And we got Angel, Drone Guy 42 in the house. How you doing, Angel? Good to see you.
Oh, we got Chris Waters.
Chris Waters. Yeah, there's Chris. How you doing, Chris? And we might as well mention the M Drone 1, Mark Fisher. How you doing, buddy? And Trucker Steve's watching tonight. I don't know where he is, but he's traveling around somewhere. But anyway, we've got a great crowd in the house, Johnny. And there's Don, Mudball Creative. How you doing?
Yeah, Don was in early, yeah.
So
Warren, God bless. Ronnie, God bless America. Welcome in, yeah.
Yeah, how you doing, Ronnie? Good to see you.
Guys, hashtag Texas. We got 2 great prizes tonight. 2 great prizes.
And we got Gary, Brand Aerials. He's number 6 on the South Florida Drone Meetup list. So we got a great crowd in the house, guys. Thank you for watching.
Mark said he's got to be quiet. I don't know why. I don't know what Mark being quiet would mean. Chuck Kovacian, welcome in, Chuck. Yeah, glad to have you back.
Chuck, good to see you.
Hadn't seen Chuck in a while.
This was exciting, with the Air 3, and I know you ordered it. You probably can't wait for it to be delivered, Johnny. So I wish you all the best with it. I know you're gonna.
Yesterday a lot of great reviewers put the drones up, and guys, like I say, hey, do your own little research, check out the reviewers, look at the specs. Always, hey, get the drone that's best for you. I never bought the Mavic 3 because I just felt it was over my budget a little bit, and for what I do. And this sits kind of because I sold my Air 2S, so I don't have a full-size drone. Well, I do have the Light Plus, but anyway, I think it looks like a great drone. I know people were wigging out about the sensor size, but I think Dobo explained that, and it looks really, really good. I think every reviewer basically said it was as good. I don't know if any of them said it was better than the Mavic 3, so I'm not saying that. But anyway, they definitely loved the drone. And I know Dobo put up a great video a little while ago about he put some pictures, the A and B from the different drones. And
the comparison.
The comparison. It was definitely hard to tell. So, hey, do what's best for you. And, hey, buy what's right for you. I know Chris loves that Phantom 4. So, buy the drone that's best for you.
Exactly. Well, I tell you,
Ray, let's get these guys in here.
Bring in these two. They're two of the best guys in the whole drone community. I've known them now for going on 3 years, maybe even more than 3 years, because I've been watching them before we started our live stream, and I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. They are two of the best guys in the drone community. So please give a warm welcome from Texas, both of them, Michael Wright and Chris Hope. How you doing? Welcome, guys.
Welcome in, guys.
Howdy.
Howdy. Glad to be here.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, I started watching you, Chris, on your Sunday morning sunrise flights, and I was so impressed. I'm saying, man, look at this guy. He flies a drone live. He talks. He reads stories to us. I was really so impressed with the way you fly.
It's easy with the GPS drone. But I appreciate it.
Chris, Chris, you've been doing a live stream sunrise. I know how did that come about? I know you've been doing it a pretty good while now.
I was talking to Matt North the other day. I need to go back and see how many I've done. It's quite a few. I can't even remember when I started, but how I started was there's a young man by the name of Jim Hightower that hooked up with Dennis and Paul and Roosevelt, and they were doing it. And then Jim got to where he couldn't. He had to back out, so they got a hold of me. And so I said, sure. So I started flying. The first one I did was at the school where I went to school at. And from then on, it's been game on.
Hey, Jackrabbit's hitting on you, Chris.
And I'll let him. It's just not everybody. I'll let him. Yeah. But that's how I got started. And I wound up going to the lake one Sunday morning, and pretty much that's where I go. And of course, we bought the farm, and I fly up here every once in a while.
Another Texan is in here, Angela. She just joined.
How you doing? And Chris, where did you come up with the idea of reading a little bit from your book there? Well, I love that. I love that little segment that you do.
Dennis Lovelady's fault. I can't sing. I can't carry a tune in a bucket. So in Texas, we have roadside markers. Mm-hmm. And there's 3 or 4 people or more that make these little old books. And I happened to be in Barnes and Noble one day, and I was walking around looking. I said, you know what? There's little old bitty stories on every one of these signs. And I said, people might be just a little interested. Somebody from Australia, somebody from where Mike lives may not know about something. So yeah, it's five. There's some that are paragraphs. And there's some that I got to try to be politically correct because they were put up back when that wasn't around. So I avoid those as much as I can. But it's interesting because I find stuff that I don't know about. Every time I open a book up, it's something different. I read about a guy that played in the World Series back in the 1900s. Wow. Early 1900s, last Sunday morning. And it's stuff. I like Texas history and history in general. And that's how I got started. It's Dennis Lovelady's fault because I can't.
Nice. No, I enjoy it. I do, and I learn. You're teaching me a little bit about the history down there in Texas.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah,
there's so much. It's crazy.
It is. I mean, Texas. Look, we all have our own states. I know we live in, but Texas. If you read with Sam Houston and some of that stuff, it's got a great tradition, and I mean, it's a. I know one thing: when you're driving across it, you'll remember it. I know that.
You can drive unless you go to Alaska, you can start at the Louisiana line and it'll take you.
Hey, I know, Chris, I said it the other day. That's the worst thing. I've been to Sturgis. I think I've been 5 times, but we kind of go up to Shreveport and cut across all the way to Amarillo and then go up, through Colorado. And I know, man, it's the best part of the trip because, you get close to Colorado there at the bottom, but I'll tell you what, from Shreveport to Amarillo, that's a hell of a run, and it's hot because it's August. So
it's a trip.
Yeah,
Mike can tell you it's 800 something miles from Louisiana border to El Paso.
Yeah, Canada, 935, I think. Texas, Canada to El Paso.
That's a day. That's a 12-hour run.
Exactly.
Mike, how are you doing? I know. Welcome back. I know it's been a while since you've been on. So tell us what you got going. I know you've retired or kind of retired, right?
I'm doing a little job one at a time here, just doing it as I feel like doing it, basically.
Yeah.
Kind of picking up. If I want to do it, I'll do it. If I don't want to do it, and I won't do it for certain clients, I just pick and choose. But
Right.
we want to do something,
Nice being retired, though, isn't it, Mike?
It is. I'm enjoying it. I am.
Yeah.
Spending all day today trying to update my firmware with all the and updates for all the drones, even though it didn't affect me a whole lot. However, there was one I noticed Matt put on a deal on the RC Pro. There's an update. Evidently, he said I haven't got to it yet.
Yeah, it came out yesterday, I believe. Yesterday morning with the with the Air 3 some stuff with it. But
he said it allows me to fly the FPV with the Avata goggles, the Integra goggles.
I did see that. So is that with the Motion 2 controller, or is it?
No, you can use the Motion 2 controller. This is the Avata goggles. The Integra.
Okay.
And that hasn't been compatible downwardly. It's only been with the Avata in the past. But now you can evidently, according to Matt, you can use it with the FPV as well.
Oh, gotcha. Barkley, welcome in.
How you doing, Barkley?
Anyway,
number 107.
It's a several-hour trip upgrading when you have 4 or 5 DJI drones and they're all use the same firmware, and one new drone comes out. Even though it didn't affect me, I'm still updating it.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the Air 3's got the they got a new RC2, and of course they got an RCN2, which is that Air 3 is, I think, AccuSync 4. So everything before that was AccuSync 3 Plus. So I'm not, people are kind of wigging out is that will the RC Pro work with the Air 3, and I personally I think it will, but it may not just work the first few days or first few weeks. So we'll see how that.
Right. I think it'll work eventually. They'll make it work.
I think so too. Yeah. I just don't think they're gonna sell. That was at $1,300. I just don't think they'll ditch that RC that quick.
No, not at all. No.
So. Mike. You became one of those Avata lovers. And you were gracious enough to let me fly yours down in Florida. And I really appreciate it. So thank you. So tell us about that. How do you like it?
I love it. When it first came out, I really wanted to get it then, but I waited since I had the FPV goggles and controller. I waited till they sold it standalone. It was a full 30 days. It was a long wait. So,
yeah.
But no, I fly the Avata more than any other drone right now.
Yeah, the Avata's nice. And Chris, I know you do regular FPV, right? But you hadn't. I mean, you're not gonna. You like. You hadn't bought the Avata, right?
No, I haven't bought. Still, I got a 5-inch quad I fly. Man, I have too much fun with that one.
And both of you guys are going to Minefield. Chris, are you going to Minefield this year?
As it stands today, I'll be headed there. Yes, sir.
Good.
I'm heading there.
Are you driving, Chris, or flying? Or?
Oh no, I'll drive. It's only 5 to 6 hour drive.
Okay.
I need a break.
That's close. That's close for you.
That'd be a good break for me.
Yeah.
Your pattern per sec. Do you ever fly it in Addy mode or heavy?
Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it, but I do it just to make sure.
You need to be able to do that just to control it.
Yeah. It flies funny in Addy mode. You don't fly one.
Oh, I know.
Addy mode for a while, and you spin on GPS, and then you flip it into Addy.
Exactly.
It wakes you up.
Right. I think all drones ought to have that mode, though. I really do, as an option.
And Chris, that was last year, or that was a year before you lost your drone? That was a year before, huh?
See, I've had this drone. That was early last summer, a year ago.
Okay. No, I mean at Minefield, didn't you lose? You lost.
Oh, that was 2 years ago.
2 years. That's what I thought. Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah, I had the great COVID last Minefield, so that canceled that trip.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys, I know the Sunrise crew on Sunday mornings. I usually I'll catch some of Rodney sometime, and I know it's early. Paul, that's real early for me, and then of course Rodney, and then Dennis, and then of course you do yours, and I'll do drones and coffee right after. But it's a fun, I say Sunday morning. If you haven't caught that, I know Roz hasn't been flying a whole lot, but I know he's been working a good bit.
On a store, he works for Walmart.
Right.
He remodels stores. So a lot of times he's out of town on the weekends.
Right. I know he was. I think he was in Lafayette, kind of right by Baton Rouge there for a while, pretty close to me. But
he crashed his Inspire 3. I'll go ahead and put it out there. It's been over a week ago, but he totaled it.
Wow. Yeah, he put a picture up. Or did
on
he?
Facebook.
I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah, it's done. It's there's no salvage needed. I don't even think there's a prop lift on it.
What did he, Chris? What did he do?
I think he flew into a cell phone tower. He wasn't.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
The situational awareness, and he sideways KO'd it.
Yeah.
Didn't see it. And I be honest with you, I thought the Inspires had sensors on them.
Yeah. So
I did too.
I was surprised. At that.
Yeah, it's.
I felt
done.
bad. I offered
I
my
did too.
condolences. Yeah.
was that an Inspire 2 or what? Two?
Two.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did like me. He bought a used one, did his due diligence, and bought it. He's been flying it off and on, and I guess he was doing something. Said he was filming something, and it just left, right, boom, down it came.
Well, that we've all been in a community a while, and I think I guess I mean I don't really know, but it seems like not all crashes. I guess more crashes are sideways. I guess that's definitely
Seems like
that's where it seems to get you for some reason. Now if you're doing FPV, I know those trees will jump out in front of you, but that's
FPV is
it's
you got to know what's going on.
right.
You got to you really got to know what's going on. I just flew out here Sunday here at the farm, and I was trying to do some maneuvers, and the next thing I know, I done flew it in the ground.
Did you really?
Yeah, I wouldn't fly. I didn't get enough altitude when I made this turn.
Okay.
And boom, went over and dusted off, and bent the blades back, and put it back in the air. That's what I like about FPV. Off I went again. Went ahead and finished flying the battery.
And Chris, you do on Sunday morning. You fly your Phantom 4, right?
I fly the Phantom 4 Pro on Sunday mornings.
Yeah.
That was one of the most expensive flights when I was watching you flying your old Phantom 4, and it went down and it's live, and I'm saying, oh my God.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable.
That was a sickening feeling. There wasn't nothing I could do about it. I pushed up on the stick, and the bird wouldn't go up, and that was the end of it. I tried, but that was it.
But they never found out what caused it, right? Was it a battery issue? Or?
It was a blade blew up.
Oh, it was a bad blade. Okay, yeah.
Remember, I thought it was bird shit.
Yeah.
If you remember, I kept telling everybody there's birds everywhere.
Yeah, you.
And I thought a bird had hit it because I seen a big old white.
That's right.
stick.
There was a white thing. That's right. I remember that.
It's that same thing. It's still chicken shit, right? It's that little white speck. Down, I seen it fall, and the next thing I know, boom, down the drone came.
That's from a movie, isn't it? What's this stuff on top of the chicken?
That's
Stuff?
from Pure Country.
Yeah. There you go.
That little white speck. It's
Yeah.
Yeah. But, it's just. It is what it is. I mean, if you drive a car long enough, if you walk long enough, if you fly a drone long, you're gonna have an accident.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because Al Searcheron, the night he was on Ray's show, and when we were building a new house, I think the first day we got dirt. That's your first step. So man, I was excited. I'm sending my son-in-law pictures in Baton Rouge and my daughter at the high school, and I had the Mini, I think it was a Mini 2 up. So man, I downloaded some pictures real quick on my phone, and guess what? I went inside. Guess what the drone was? It was still up. And I realized man, so when you fly long enough, and it's like, I'm thinking, I'm downloading the pictures. And I said, oh hell, the drone is still up. Now, it probably would come back right where I took off from, but hey, you fly long enough, and I know the FPV, crowd is definitely, I mean, of course they say if you're not crashing, you're not flying. So,
FPV
Barkley said he's never
crashed a drone. No.
Yeah, right. I seen him fly before.
Congratulations, Mr. Barkley.
Yeah,
Chris, what's he trying to say?
I think he's saying I crashed a drone.
Hey, Mike, I want to catch up with you. We talked a little bit before. I know you're big and going. I know you go to a lot of seminars and stuff. So tell us, what's the last little thing you did? And I do want to hear, you talked about I know you were behind the scenes of those guys doing that drone show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't behind the scenes this last year. I was the first one they had 2 years ago. I was back there just doing some videotaping for them. But I'm very honored. It's a great feel to have them here in town. That You know, they did over 40,000 drones. I mean, they used 10,000 drones and over 40 sites last over the.
That's what I heard that guy say.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, to have that type of a drone, and they've had very few mishaps. I mean, once in a while, one drone may come down, you know, but very seldom. And
now, when you think about it, it's really, it's incredible. It is. It is. All those drones, really.
and he said they have had some drone shows that have as few as 50 drones, I think, 60 to 1,000, you know, and the ones around here, I guess, being their home base, they're always 1,000, you know.
Yeah.
1,001. They had 1,000 the first year, 1,001. They're moving up each year. 1,002 this last year. So
Yeah,
they
Don
do it at Christmas time and they do it at July 4th. They do it twice a year here.
Don is making fun of me here. He said maybe a couple car seats on the roof. Yeah, he never forgot one in there.
And then they had a little private show, about 100 drones. What private? It was when there's a new what was that? New sport, not a new sport. It was held at the Texas the Lone Star Park racetrack. Cricket.
Okay.
There's a cricket team, professional cricket team in Dallas now. They're like 6 of them across the country. And at the grand opening, they did the Fly Elements did a drone show.
Nice.
The grand opening. So that was, I didn't go to that one, but that was at Lone Star Park. So
Yeah.
I know I was watching Pilot Institute, their weekly update, and Greg was talking about a drone show in Australia where 500 of them came down.
Oh wow!
They ended up going in the water because they were flying over water at the time, and nobody was hurt or anything like that. But they lost them all. Yeah.
it acted like it was a planned landing or something. I don't know.
So Mike, that company, I know, of course, they do more around the 4th of July and stuff, and I guess holidays. But like on a normal weekend, I guess they're doing shows for people and stuff
All
too.
across. In fact, you can go to their website, skyelements.com,
Right.
and a lot of them, some of them are private events, but they tend to post them about 30 days ahead of time where they're going to be.
Okay.
For the public events. And so I've seen several of them where they're across the country. They're in Kentucky one day, you know.
Mike, maybe you can talk them into coming to South Florida and put on a drone show for us.
They need to do that. Yeah. They need to go by and meet the guy.
I gotta fess up, guys. I've been in touch with KC Sealock there, one of the drone pilots.
Yeah.
Right. And he's going to be a guest at the on my show in a couple of weeks in August. But I did give him a personal invite to come to the South Florida drone meetup. Yeah.
Okay, he was on there, was on Bob's show the other day, right? A couple weeks ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can get Chris. Maybe you can get the Sunrise crew, Chris. Y'all can all come down and y'all can put y'all drones up and make a formation with you and Paulie and Dennis and Rodney.
It'd be fun. I would love to come to Florida. I've been
Chris, Ray, you got to give this guy a number, and he's got to come.
I know. I'm telling you,
Chris. All you got to do, look, is swing by here, and then you can just ride the rest of the way with me.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Like I say, coming out of winter, it's kind of a busy time for us.
Busy time, yeah. It is a fun event, and then of course I know you guys got Spin Up coming.
Hey, Michael Bessie, how you doing?
I know y'all got Spin Up coming close to y'all there in Texas, and I know y'all both are going to that. I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's 3 hours from the house. I don't see how I can miss that one.
Right.
I've got about the same, about 4 or 3 hours actually, 2.5 to 3.
Mike, I know you're going to Spin Up.
Yeah.
I need a bar shotgun.
I am looking forward to Minefield this year. I didn't go. I only went 1 year, about 2 years ago, and I enjoyed it. I had a great time there.
So Chris, at Minefield, is that, I know it's mostly FPV, but so do they? How many guys fly at a time, or can fly at a time? With something like that, or is it?
Well, the FPV guys, they got a board and they take a number and they try to get their channels figured out.
I got you.
So everybody's not cross talking, and that's what happened to me. It wasn't the FPV guys, but I was flying an analog drone in, and somebody turned on a DJI drone, and it killed my video. And I haven't been flying long enough. Dovo told me, he said, "Man, just punch it up, and then sometimes your video will come back."
I got you.
But it went static, and I knew where I was at when I killed it.
Right.
And I didn't want to be over anybody. I knew I felt like I was pretty safe by cutting it off. So I killed it, and then we started looking for it, and I never saw it. Never
We had
found
20
it.
guys looking for it.
Never found it.
Found
We had 20. Yeah.
Metro Drones, old Bill found my camera and a battery. But me and Scott and Dustin and I think Brother Bob helped for a little bit. We walked and walked and walked. We walked and walked and walked. And we never saw it.
Chris, I think we had 20 people looking for it.
At one time.
That's kind of Chris. You think? I mean, you think somebody picked it up? Was it close to the road or something?
Bill found the camera and the battery and brought it back to me about 4 hours later, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And I put it in my computer and I seen it's kind of where I thought it was. There's a little set of apartments over there.
Right.
And we went over and looked again, never found it. I think some kids found it.
But it seemed like
maybe somebody picked it up. Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like if somebody would have found it and saw y'all out there and all, but they don't. I mean,
you never know.
Right.
You may find it yet.
Yeah.
Brad was there too, and man, we got our exercise in. No doubt.
Joe Fodoleo says, there's still a lot of drone guys. Yeah, and I know a lot of people. I said it looks like it's going to be a great event of it, and I know my son-in-law. I was telling my son-in-law, and he'd like to come meet some of the guys, and we kind of talked about maybe spurred a moment, but you really don't know. He's the same way, the way he works and all. So we'd have to see. I'm not but about I guess 5 hours from Memphis, and it's not very far from Memphis, right?
About an hour.
About an hour. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Memphis is not. It's not far from Memphis at all.
Yeah.
Miles, yeah.
You can drive by the picture suite where they process all the vegetables and freeze them.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mike, are you driving or are you flying, Mike?
Driving. No, it's no point driving. Man, driving is it's about an 8-hour drive.
Okay. Yeah.
I say 10, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I may stop at a couple places on the way back. I'm taking a couple days driving out there.
Yeah. So will y'all go up 50? Will you come across and then go up 55, or how will you?
I'm coming down I-20.
Okay, I got you.
I'm going to stop at Little Rock the day before at the state park there.
Yeah.
That's a good area to fly. And Pinnacle Peak, they call it a mountain, 1,000-foot high mountain, but it's a big hiking space in Arkansas, evidently. And then I go on all the way to Brownville the next day. Stop in Memphis, fly a little bit of Memphis on the way the next morning. Get there Friday afternoon.
Nice. That's good.
Let me pull up Chris's channel here too, and let me see.
I know people in the chat are dying for the baby segment too, Johnny.
The baby segment.
They haven't been making guesses already.
Let's see here. Chris, I know that you put this up a little while. Tell us a little bit about this video right here.
Well, back in the day, that was a hangar, an airplane hangar.
I heard you say that.
Old Army Air Corps base back in Denison, Texas. Mike knows where Denison is. It's up in northwest, maybe Texas.
Near Oklahoma. Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess when they did away with the air base, this school needed a gym. So they brought it down here and set it up. And it's an all wood structure, 100% wood structure, except where they tied in the concrete. And probably 20 years ago, they built, you can kind of see that red dome there. That's the other gym. And they've been in it for a long time. And what they did is they let this get dilapidated.
I see that. Yeah.
They let the old roof caved in on the floor. It ruined the floor and it was unsalvageable. The water got it, warped it, twisted it, broke it all up. And when I was in school back in the 80s.
Wow, look at that though. It's neat.
This little old town, we played basketball against each other, football and track. We're probably 15 minutes, 20 minutes from each other, and we would come to this gym and play basketball. Had a lot of fun in it. Just an old gym that was an airplane hangar at one time.
Brings back a lot of good memories, right, Chris?
Chris.
Yeah.
Chris, it's funny because that building. People always see me fly that the university center. Of course, is new and modern, but across the street we had a building called the Coliseum, and that's how that building was built, just like that. With the arches and stuff.
Yep.
The dome.
The wood blue lands.
They tore it down. But
what do they call it, Mike?
Blue lamp.
Blue lamp.
Blue laminated beams.
Laminated.
The 2x4s that are glued together, basically.
Yeah, those arches were 2x6s.
But 2x6s, yeah. 2x.
The ones on the back.
They don't make them like that anymore.
No. No, you should have seen our old gym, Mike. It's built back during the WPA program,
Right.
and it was 100% wood, and the post in it were like an 8x8 post, a tree that they squared up, set in there for the gym.
Trying to build new beams. I took an 8-hour course yesterday from a continuing education on. It was from the APA, American Plywood Association, and they're starting to do called mass timbers. They're doing some 6 and 8 story wood frame buildings now out of heavy timber like that.
They can do it.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike's so good. He done got a ad in front of his.
He's what?
He
Yeah, I see that.
He got an ad going on.
Well, yeah, tune in.
I know.
there you go. Yeah.
Sub to Chris Hope's channel, of course.
He's
and
making money.
Hey, this is a little bit from that drone show.
Hey,
Yeah,
Gray, how you doing? Good to see you.
This was incredible, guys. You can check that out at what's the name of that company, Mike?
Sky Elements. And this next image says happened here. That's where they set the world record for the largest aerial skyrocketing by drones. Guinness World Record credited it.
Yeah, that was I'd love to see one of those shows in person, man. It's
Well, they'll be all over, Johnny, before long. You'll be near you as well.
yeah, I hope so.
Where was this at?
I don't
It's
know.
going to become more and more
North
popular.
Richland Hill.
Mike, where was this at?
This is North Richland Hills,
Yeah.
and that's the headquarters of Sky Elements. They're based maybe a mile and a half from where the site was at.
Wow.
What class airspace is that, Mike?
It's Class G.
Is it really?
Yes. In fact, my wife went to high school 2 blocks from where this drone show is.
Hey, Lloyd, how you doing?
I tell you what, it was fun to see that. I know, and it's Chris and Mike. Of course, tune in. Y'all guys subscribe to their channels. I know, Chris, you do a segment for Kelly on First Friday called 2 Minutes of Hope, and that's a pretty fun. I know you always do something interesting. And guys, if you haven't checked that out, check Chris's channel out. Of course, Kelly only does a show once a month now on First Friday, so you always do something for him.
And I look forward to your 2 minutes of hope. I really do.
It makes me get out. I do some stuff. As a matter of fact, I got an FPV video I'm working on now. I flew the farm last Sunday. Hopefully I can get it out this evening.
Yeah, and Chris, you know what? I think what's great about that is you just it's like it's 2 minutes and it's simple, but it's always got a message to me, and that's what's interesting about.
I try to use this. I like last month was nothing, had no drone in it at all. I was just walking around with as a matter of fact, I think
that was the one.
I think that might have been my phone. I think I just happened to drive by the school and I stopped and got out. No, it was my iPad.
Yeah.
And I didn't have nothing but my iPad. So no DJI stuff on that one. It's just as Ron Brown said one time, it's the best camera you got with you at the moment.
Right.
So that's what I used.
Guys, hashtag Texas. You got 2 great prizes. We'll do in a little bit, right before the show ends.
And Johnny, if you got Michael's channel there, you should show maybe his drone flight from the fishing boat. That was so cool, Mike.
That's good on that.
Yeah, that you did that. I haven't had the guts to do it yet. But you got the big catch of the day right on drone footage.
Let's see. Let me pull Mike's channel back up here.
I like
That
it.
was
I like
again. I'm flying the little SE on that one. I wasn't going to put out my Mavic Pro or anything out in the water.
Right, but you did a nice orbit of the boat.
Oh yeah.
Yep. What's nice about that fishing trip is it's anchored. The boat is anchored.
Right.
So
yeah, you don't need to worry about hitting return to home, do you?
But I was very impressed with that one.
Let's see. What video is that, Mike?
I don't know.
I'm getting a low battery. Let me hit return to home. And somebody flies 2 miles the other way, and you're already 2 miles.
Yeah, right. I know. That's what happens if it's not anchored.
You find it, Johnny?
I'm looking through.
I almost lost my air too that way doing it.
The 3 guys. I see 3 guys fishing. That's not it, huh?
No, that's one of them. Well, that may be the year. That may be the year before.
Yeah. I'm looking through here. Oh yeah, right here. I see it. I think the South Florida Drone Meetup.
I try to date them normally in the title.
Let's see here. Let me see if I could get this pulled up right here.
Hey, Maddie. How you doing, Maddie? Good to see you.
Maddie.
Hey, Matty. Hey, Lloyd.
Hey, kid.
Barkley.
There's the boat. That's the boat. You want to narrate, Michael?
Well, this is when I first took this up here, just trying to get everybody out fishing there, and just happens. You'll see it in the last 30 seconds or so. Guy was bringing in what was it, fish?
That was a king mackerel. Yeah,
King mackerel.
Big king mackerel.
About a 32-inch, something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. Just happened. He just happened to be up at the right time.
Ronnie, yeah, if you send it to my messenger on Facebook, I might be able to play it. I got a bunch loaded up, but yeah, send it to me. I'll try to get it in. God bless America. Right there. The Lady Stewart, there y'all go.
And that's a good boat, too. We have a good time when we go on that boat.
Yeah.
Mike, what was you flying? The SE?
I was flying the Mini SE, the original. Yeah. If I lost it, it wouldn't be a big deal, you know. So
I like your thought process there. Oh hell, it ain't much to it. I'm retired.
No,
we'll just let her drop out of the sky and get another one.
It was a $200 drone versus a $2,000 drone. Big difference.
Hey, Chris,
it's just a $2,000 drone. Let it fall.
Barkley should get on him, huh? That's what that.
And we had a beautiful day to be out there too, fishing. Everybody,
yeah, guys, and that trip is on Monday after the drone meetup. So yeah. All right, Ray, let's do this baby flyer guy.
I know. We'll see who gets it this week.
No. Well, let's see if I can. Let me get this. Let's see here. Let me get it pulled up. I think this is gonna be an easy one. I mean, I think somebody's gonna guess it pretty quick, but I could be wrong. All right, guy, who might this be?
Dang.
Wow, look at him.
He cute. He cute when he's little.
Yeah.
But then he grows up, right?
Then he grows up. Oh, Marcus Crawford's in the house. Marcus.
Hey, Marcus. Good to see you. How you doing?
Welcome in.
What's up, Marcus?
Al? Maddie? No, it ain't Al. It ain't Maddie. I think. Joe Fodolio? Nah.
No.
It kind of looked like a little Joe.
Frank Wang? No, it's not me, Lambo. No.
Lloyd? No, it ain't Maddie. It ain't Lloyd.
That picture's too modern for Lloyd.
Man, I don't know. This dude's smiling a lot. I mean, I don't know. No, it ain't Joe Fodolio. Man, Joe Fodolio's feelings gonna get hurt.
Wonder what part of the world that picture was taken in.
No, not Rick Williamson. No.
This guy didn't foul that much anymore, does he?
No, not TJ. No.
TJ.
No, he ain't giggling.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's not Al.
Might have to give some hints.
Let's see. Let me think. Well, if I don't know how to give it.
Well, he's a great drone pilot. He's from Florida.
Let me put it to you best. He's a bullshitter.
Right. Oh, you know who it is then.
Let's see if y'all figured that out.
Somebody got it. Who got it first though?
Who Lambo?
Mad Props got it first.
Was it Mad Props?
Bill Ronay.
Yes.
Look how cute he was. Look at that.
Touchdown.
Boy. I tell you what. Oh, he's not from Florida, he said. I think Bill was from, I forgot where Bill was.
He's currently in Florida. That's what I should have said. Yeah.
I was gonna say bowling. I was gonna say bowling ball, but that.
No.
Hey Bill, how old were you in that photo?
Chris, I think Chris said it best.
Oh, Bill, Uncle Bill, he's one cool dude. He can huff and puff on that puffer and make it look like a little old
Pennsylvania. Oh, Dre, welcome in, Dre. Dre says Pennsylvania.
I like Uncle Bill.
All right, guys, let's do the second part. This is something new I kind of started. Let's see if you can guess this just one of my drone buddies here. By the first clue, this I know it's kind of broad. The first clue is always kind of broad. Beach. I don't know. I know doesn't narrow it down a whole lot. This second clue might help. Glasses.
Okay. Beach glasses.
Yep, Akaracho. And the third clue, Akaracho actually got this. The third clue was Lucy, so that means it is Mr.
There you
Ron
go.
Brown.
You got it. Very good, Warren. Very good.
Yeah. We'll enter your names in for the monthly prize. You two guys. That's
and Ron, he really has a great place to fly there too. Margate City, really, right next to Lucy, the elephant.
Yeah, they have.
It's a beautiful beach.
Guys, I got some videos to share. Let's see here.
Exactly, Mr. Barkley.
This is Patrick Morris.
Man, old Patrick. I like old Patrick.
Man, this everybody got a commercial.
Yeah, YouTube getting their money, man.
And Patrick's in where's? I know it's. Wow, look at that.
That's what Texas looked like about a month ago.
Beautiful.
It was green, wasn't it, Mike?
It didn't last.
I'll tell you what, it's dry now. Wow, look at that.
That's a heck of a fire pit.
Yep.
I think it's about 2 or 3 in the morning where Patrick is at. Where?
This looks like you're straight out of Skyfall.
I tell you what, it's nice. I watched this video a little bit earlier, man.
What's he flying here? Do you know?
You know, Ray, I don't. I'm not sure. Wow, look at that.
Wow.
It looks like the new Mavic 3.
That might be the Air. That might be the Air 5 or something. You know. Look at the colors. Wow. Oh, look at that.
Like that.
Wow.
Man, we went to a Catholic church in Sioux Falls, South Dakota when my son got married. It's unreal, the beauty of the church.
Yeah.
That's what reminds me of here.
Yeah, Patrick, he does some nice stuff. Wow, look at that.
You can buy a YouTube subscription.
Thank you, Marcus. We appreciate it.
Shoot, Marcus, you should have put that towards a cheeseburger.
Thank you, Marcus. I know Marcus. I'll get on his butt. Let's see here. All right. He's trying to win this race.
Yeah, there you go. He's trying to bring it.
Man, that's just something else for him to lose.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
This is Jeff Norman sent this.
Yeah, he recently did a trip down to Pennsylvania, Philadelphia.
Man, look at that. That's got to be with the Light Plus, I would guess. Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah, he loves his Hotel Light Plus. Very nice.
Marcus, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Ray, where was he at? Pennsylvania, you said?
Philadelphia.
Oh,
yeah,
Philadelphia.
The Philadelphia
Yeah.
Bridge.
Oh,
The bridge connects Philly with Camden, New Jersey.
Wow.
And you got the train too, if I remember right. There it is. There's the train. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you. Very nice, Jeff.
Jeff.
There's something about bridges, man.
Yeah.
And trains.
All right. Oh, let's see. Tom Darling. This was pretty cool. Watson Lake in Arizona. And thank Tom for that. Talked to Tom yesterday on the phone for a little while. Caught up. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Look
Very
at
nice.
this.
You know, there's so many beautiful places to fly in this country. Really.
I think Greg told him about this from Pilot Institute.
Right. Yep.
That's what he had said the other night on.
And he loves the Avata. He loves
Yeah.
that Avata.
He's
does.
flying it too.
He's a good Avata pilot. He
Tom,
really
Tom,
is.
Tom ordered the Air 3 yesterday. He called me and we kind of talked about it a little bit, but he did order it. So he never bought the Maverick 3, so he ordered the Air 3.
Well, he'll enjoy it. He'll get good use of it out there.
Yeah, he's got some great places to fly. I know him and Bob Dempsey have been flying together, so that they're not very far apart. And, of course, they're always talking about maybe getting together in Las Vegas at some point, so that would be nice.
Very, very nice.
But guys, yeah, if you want your video played, send them till we do about 5 or 6 at the end of each show, and then we'll do we do one a month. We do videos about the whole hour. So yeah.
And Tom Dowling is going to be a guest on my show Monday.
Yeah, Tom and actually next week we have Tom and Bob Dempsey on our Fly for Fun show. So yeah, so Tom will be busy that week. We'll catch up with Tom. Ray, you got to grab one of these Avatas.
I tell you, it's very tempting. It really is.
Well,
it looks like so much fun. It does.
Next Wednesday we got early Santa, so you can tell Santa,
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for that.
Very nice. Very nice, Tom.
It's a great video there. All right. And let's see. This is
And he likes the motion controller too, I think.
Yeah, he does.
Yep.
Well done,
That's my
Tom.
favorite.
Man, these commercials are killing me.
Yeah, I've never seen so many when we
know.
queue up videos.
This is Backpack Jackie from Drone
This is
Seekers
in
on
Spain. In Spain.
This is in Spain. Yep.
Jackie's great with Avata too.
Yeah, she's pretty creative with her videos and stuff. There she is right there.
Yep.
You're welcome, Tom. Great video. Yeah, Jackie has fun flying.
Yeah, she does. Jackie loves that bottom. She's a great pilot.
Somebody's climbing over there?
Yeah, look.
Wow.
And they got some great places to fly to.
Oh my Lord, look at this. You wouldn't catch me doing that, I'll tell you that right now.
Ray.
No, I wouldn't be doing that for no reason at all.
That is Ray.
I thought cops learned how to rappel.
Oh man. That's not my type of fun.
It looked like Ray to me.
That's pretty neat.
That was AI Ray.
And it's funny because when I was younger, I was not afraid of heights, but now I am petrified.
And this is Eddie Nunez.
This is from his vacation he just got back from.
This is Eddie. Yeah.
That's pretty over there.
Next few weeks, I think still.
This is in Puerto Rico, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Eddie goes over there pretty regular, so he gets some great shots.
Very nice.
There he goes. Some pretty place, I'll tell you that. Wow.
Blue water. Clear water.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve Gardner, how you doing?
Howdy, Steve.
Oh yeah, Steve, welcome in. Yeah, just shows Steve. Well, yeah. Thank Eddie for that.
Yeah, Eddie gets around. He does a lot of traveling.
Yeah, and then this next one, Ray. Let's see, Mr. Who's Gary Sullivan sent me. Watch this guy, Chris.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I saw this.
Yeah. Up yours, he said.
Yeah.
Don't they throw something at it? I think.
Yeah. Look, Gary sent me this.
The highlight is coming up shortly.
I tell you, look, there you go. Look,
there we go. There we go.
that man needs toasting buns just a little bit.
Oh man, I tell you, that was funny. That was funny. Gary Sullivan.
Full moon over Georgia.
Yep.
I tell you what, man, they got some characters out there.
Oh, the world is full of them.
I'm telling you.
Man.
All kinds. Nothing surprises me.
Yeah, they love the bird. They love the finger salute, don't they? All right, guys, let's do the giveaway tool here.
You don't have to have a 107, Johnny.
What's that?
You don't have to have a 107 to fly that one.
Oh yeah, we got 46 entries. Wow, we'll do this twice. Well, guys, the first one will be for the sticker pack. I'll give you a few seconds to. If you want to hop in, we got 46 entries. Well, thank you for participating tonight. Here we go for the sticker pack.
Good luck, everybody.
I'll get it out in the mail to you if I have your address. If not, just hit me up. I'll get it right out to you.
Shake, rattle, and roll.
John.
Yeah, John. Congratulations, John.
All right. We're gonna just hit the draw again for the 128 gigabyte SD card.
That was so nice of her to do that.
Yeah, we got. I think we got 4 more to do. So we got. We got 49. Let's get to 50, guys. I don't know if anybody.
Yes, Nora. Thank you again.
Hashtag Texas, and Nora is from Texas. She retired. She was a nurse at in Galveston for many a year. So, all right, here we go.
Good luck.
Leonard.
Very good, Leonard. Congrats.
Yeah. Hey, we Leonard messaged me on Facebook. I'll be glad to get that right to you, and I want to thank Ms. Nora for that. And it's fun to give these away. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yeah, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. And I want to thank Mike. I'll give you the floor. Mike, thank you for joining us tonight.
I enjoyed it. Thank you much for having me on. Always a joy.
Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Taking
time out today.
You ready?
Mr. Chris Hope.
Well, thank you both. Much obliged. Mike, it's always good to sit with you and visit. And thank you guys for following us Sunrise Fellas around on Sunday mornings. And
yeah, absolutely, Chris. That's a great segment. I mean, Dennis, a lot of times if you can't watch, of course you can tune in to Dennis and just listen. I'm always fixing my coffee and kind of getting the show ready, and then I'm listening when you're going on, and of course I don't go on to the minute you finish, but it's a great camaraderie that y'all have together, and the chemistry that just kind of rolls, and people get across the country. Tanya Gale, welcome in.
A lot of times I miss it because I oversleep, but I watch it on the replay. I do because I enjoy it that much.
Yeah,
they're a lot of fun, and I'm speaking for the group. We do thank y'all very much. I really do.
Well, Chris, what was great about it, I think it just rolls from one. You get to see a part of the country, and then you come down a little bit, and it really is fun and entertaining. And I know Dennis with the ukulele, and then you kind of finish up with the story or some kind of marker that you read or something. And then the drones and coffee show, we just follow up with a little. I say we do try to keep it about drones, but it's a fun Sunday morning. It's a great way to start the morning off.
It is.
Anybody's been around me long enough knows I can BS pretty good.
You can talk, yeah. So that could be one of your clues when I make you the non-picture of the month. The bullshit 2, we can name it.
Exactly.
No, but hey, I want to thank y'all so much again, and guys, get out there and fly. And tonight, let's see, Dobo I think is doing a show, so tune in to
Yes,
Dobo.
he said he was going to do a show.
Yeah, he is. Coast to Coast Drones Bill, and then
Bill,
Ray on Monday
7:30.
nights. Monday at 6. Well, 6
6 p.m. Eastern. I got Tom Dowling on this week. Yeah,
Drone
big
Nation
show.
on Mondays, and Drone Seekers, and Marcus is on Drone Seekers on Sunday. So yeah, tune in to all the shows. I know it's hard to watch everything, but hey, watch as many as you can and watch the videos, and just to get out there and have some fun flying the drones.
It's all about supporting each other, guys.
All right, guys, have a great Wednesday night, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
Thanks. Have a good night.